We'd like to welcome Leah Reeves back to the podcast. Leah is the daughter of National Sprint Car Hall of Famer Dale Blaney and the cousin of Ryan, Emma, and Aaron Blaney. So, Leah, welcome back once again to the Team Blaney podcast.
Hi, guys. Thanks for having me.
Now, I think the last time that you were on with us was leading into the Top Golf charity event that the Ryan Blaney Family Foundation was putting on. So you came on as a representative of the foundation alongside with your cousin. And that event also seemed to be a pretty big hit. We got to attend that, and you guys were definitely working hard that night. We could tell.
Yeah, that was the last time we were on. Now I'm all alone, just me, myself, and I. No Emma with me tonight, but that was a really awesome event for us. I raised a lot of money. I think people had a lot of fun. So it was good in many different ways. And I think that'll probably be kind of our big event that we have for the foundation, hopefully every year, maybe every other year. We're just trying to figure it out, but it was a lot of fun for us, and we made a lot of money for the cause. So I think hopefully we're trying to find a date next year to do it again.
That would be great.
I saved my outfit, so
So
I may have to update it, but yeah.
So obviously you guys don't have that much rest because immediately after that event ends, then the annual Lube Blaney Memorial was the next thing that was kind of on tap, and that's something that's held every year at Sharon Speedway, obviously in honor of the late great Lube Blaney, somebody that I know you looked up to, and one of your treasured family members there. How did that event go off this year? And there's a surprise to me, at least on the entry list, when it came to the All-Star races that weekend, with your dad taking part after a long time out of the car.
I know. Yeah, it was a little bit of a surprise. He lived down here in North Carolina with me all summer, and so he and Dave were on the weekends working on their sprint cars, and he was like, yeah, I'm gonna race. All right, sounds great. So it was nice to see him back in a car. He had a really great weekend. I told him that's the most I've seen him look like himself in a long time. So I think he had a really good time. He enjoyed it, and that's all that matters to me. As long as he's happy and safe, I'll take it. So that was nice. And then, yeah, the Lube Blaney Memorial was an awesome event for us again this year. It was held later in the year. They kind of brought back the Sharon Nationals over Labor Day weekend, and we didn't have the best crowd like we usually do. I feel like in July, we usually have a much bigger crowd, maybe because, kids are back in school, football, Labor Day weekend, there's a lot of stuff going on. But even with a smaller crowd, we still raised a lot of money. I definitely think it was probably one of our most profitable years yet in donations. So we made almost $25,000. I think it was just over 24 and a half. So all of that is going straight to the Alzheimer's Association to help with research, caregiving, all that good stuff. So the live auction, we had a cornhole tournament, a Lube shirt raffle. We just had a lot of different ways for people to get involved and to donate. And next year will be the 15th, which is crazy to think about. It doesn't seem that long ago that we lost him, but I think we're really going to try to make something big of it and really just celebrate him and his life and remind people why we're doing what we're doing. So it was a great event, and I think we probably already need to start hitting the ground running, getting ready for next year.
Yeah, I know people are crazy for like the t-shirts that you guys have put out this year, the different ones, and the tent itself is a big success. I mean, anytime anybody sees it at any of the tracks now, it just draws a crowd, which is really cool.
Yeah, it's been really nice having Patty at track with the tent. We've got merchandise of all sorts. I mean, from clothing to jewelry, hats, and then we always have information available at the tent. If you need to reach out to your local chapter, get a hold of the Alzheimer's Association, or find your next local walk, we try to have information there available to everybody so we can help in some way.
So speaking of the Alzheimer's Association and the walks, So again, you guys have had the big Top Golf event, you had the Lube Blaney Memorial, and then now immediately heading into the month of October. That's the big month for the Walk to End Alzheimer's, and the Ryan Blaney Family Foundation is always very active in those, whether it's at the walk that's held there in Charlotte. But you guys are actually outside of Charlotte. You have a new walk that you're participating in this year. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, so Watkins Glen, they have a walk on Saturday, October 15th. And someone at the track, I don't know who it is exactly, but they're very involved with the Alzheimer's Association. And the Alzheimer's Association reached out to us and was like, hey, this might be a great partnership. So we were able to get a hold of Watkins Glen and get a booth out there. We had the tent set up and everything. And so we're just kind of going to be supporting their walk in return of them supporting us. We're hoping to have a presence there. We're not sure if we're going to have anybody be able to make it, but we're working hard to. Patty, she's near that area, but it just will depend what all we have going on. So that's exciting. I think it'll be fun to do something a little different and, hopefully reach people in a different area. And it was nice to have our booth up there. But then we also have the Charlotte Walk the following Saturday, October 22nd. So we'll have people there. I don't know that I will be there. I will hopefully have just had a baby. So
Yeah.
it's about that time. So I probably won't be in attendance, but I know we're going to have some people from the foundation there and walking and being a part of it. So I think we're really looking forward to it. It's always a nice event and just another way to get involved and get people out there and get them to know a little bit more. So yeah.
The Watkins Glen, that's actually at the track, correct? They're actually going to walk like on the track or around the track in some
Yeah,
manner.
I know it's at the facility somewhere. I'm not sure what exactly like their little path will be, but I do know that it is at the track somewhere.
Yeah. And the Charlotte one is at the football stadium or the
I do believe it's at Truist Field.
Yeah,
I
is
think
right.
that might
Yeah.
be the baseball. That might
Is
be
it
the
baseball?
baseball
Okay.
stadium.
Okay, that's what it is. I thought I saw a stadium there, but I wasn't sure which one.
Yeah. Yep. Truist Field. So yeah,
Okay.
I think that's their baseball.
Yeah, and all of that's right down in downtown Charlotte. So if anyone's familiar there from going and attending the races or going to the NASCAR Hall of Fame, I think there's plenty of parking and everything down there. Can you talk a little bit about how people can get involved in these walks, or even how they can maybe get involved on their own in an effort to support the foundation and then also the Alzheimer's Association itself?
Absolutely. So if you go to alz.org/walk, they have all kinds of information. You can type in Blaney if you want to be a part of one of our teams. We've got two, the Watkins Glen and the Charlotte. You guys can join that walk and raise money towards our team, or they can find a local walk and create their own team, or you can just donate to a walk or a team. So you don't have to participate, but it's always nice to get out there. And especially if you have someone in your family or of a friend who has Alzheimer's, it's nice to get out there and talk to people, see what resources they have available. So the Alzheimer's Association website has all the information. There's walks all over the country, I think probably starting mid-September to the end of October. And yeah, you can just hop on there, donate, and join us in trying to support a good cause.
Yeah, I noticed that there's a link there to join teams and on their website, and all you do is just type Blaney in and those two pop up right away.
Yeah.
Just depending on what area you're in, you can just join one of those two teams. And like you said, you don't even have to go. You can just donate. But going will be a lot of fun. It's a Saturday morning usually, and it's, just a couple hours to walk around and, like you said, get to meet some people. And
definitely. It's a really good time to make connections if you're needing connections for that reason. Whether it's caregiving or you're looking for help, support, or, you think, hey, my family member might have Alzheimer's, they have a lot of information, and everyone involved in the Alzheimer's Association is just so kind, so willing to help, that that's what they're there for. I know we've used them when my grandpa got Alzheimer's. They were a very heavy source that we relied on, as we were kind of learning how to navigate and what to do and how to best take care of him and take care of, us as well. So they just have a lot of great resources, and there's just tons of information on their website. They have a 24/7 hotline. So there's so much out there. Don't be afraid to reach out to them if you need it. But we'd love to have you guys join us at a walk or at your own local walk. Like I said, they're all over the country. So near or far, you can get involved somehow.
So again, the Watkins Glen, New York walk is happening Saturday, October 15th. The Charlotte walk is happening Saturday, October 22nd. The first one being at Watkins Glen International and the second one being at Truist Field in downtown Charlotte. As mentioned, you can search for Blaney on the website. The Watkins Glen walk is specifically the Ryan Blaney Family Foundation team, and the Charlotte walk is Team Blaney. Leah, how else can people find out more about the Ryan Blaney Family Foundation?
We've got social media. We have Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. So we are on all three of those platforms, and we are working on a website revamp. So hopefully it's up and running, but we're working on getting it redone and having more information, new stuff on there. So I'd say look for that in the coming weeks and probably maybe month and a half or so.
You're going to put like a lot of the merch on there that you guys have made in the last couple of months, some of the stuff that's at the tent and so forth on there.
Yes. Yeah. Our online shop is on hold right now because we're working on getting new merch for fall, Christmas, the big holiday season coming up. So kind of just trying to find new things and give the people what they want, some new things out there. So that online store should hopefully be up and running, back in action within the next week or so. And then as the weeks go, we're definitely going to have some more merchandise being put on there. So lots of good stuff to come. Looking forward to the next couple months, busy couple months, but all for a good reason.
I never knew how good I'd look in purple till I got that shirt at Indianapolis.
Right?
Yeah, now I want to wear that shirt all the time.
Purple's fitting for everybody.
It really works.
It is, and we've been seeing them. We've gone to several races since Indy, and we've been seeing those purple 12 shirts show up around the track, and it's been different tracks. It's been cool to see.
They were big hits. So hopefully going to do some more things along those lines, some more purple things, some more foundation items. So just trying to really expand and fit the wants and needs of the people who help support us and allow us to do great things.
Well, thank you, Leah, for giving us your time on the Team Blaney podcast, and thank you for everything that you've done in service of the Ryan Blaney Family Foundation and in support of the Alzheimer Association and all of your other causes. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Thanks for having me. Thanks for supporting us. You guys are awesome. You always have been. So we appreciate everything you guys do to help support us and extend our reach, and looking forward to what's to come.